Boom. And I think we are going live right now. Live like a four-wheel drive, baby. Trying to play it back once again, what we on. Come on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Is it live? I don't think it's live. Yeah, it's not.
No, go to broadcast. End broadcast?
Yeah. I don't know.
End broadcast.
Don't end broadcast. Don't end broadcast.
Stop recording.
You're live. You're live. You're live.
Oh, I am?
You're live. It says you're live. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Yeah, we just went live. Fire.
Yeah, it said it started 20 seconds ago.
No, amazing.
Yeah, you're good.
Amazing.
Yeah, you're live.
Hello, my good people. Your partner, play partner, Lush Uno, back with another installment. Live once again. It's a pleasure to be here, live and direct from the FKA pop-up studios. You dig? This might be, and I say might, this might be one of our last rodeos in this studio, but this crew is infinite. This crew is forever. This crew is a family and can't stop, won't stop. So we will be starting on Saturday from one of our new locations, the Found Fortune Lush World Nook. It's called the Nook. And it's I'm very excited about it. We are all very excited to unveil and launch this. Been a lot of work, blood, sweat, and tears went into it. And it's cool to see it come to fruition and the growth. And I really appreciate all of y'all for bearing with us through the growing pains, the difficult times, those of y'all that thugged it out when wasn't nobody paying attention, and grown with us. And I'm excited to see where we go. At the end of the day, I'm juiced about the No Jumper Cypher, and all of y'all that tuned in, very, very excited by the majority of the reactions that we've received, including people that I admire a great deal that reached out, thousands of inboxes with quotes of the bars. It kind of brings me back to the days when I was actively emceeing, and things like ciphers and battles and things, disses, they're way quicker to garner a response. And that's why people tend to do it. For me, I just like to rap. And whatever the format is, I like to showcase my lyrical ability, have fun with it. I've been trying to get people to rap. No Gina views, you feel me? I make people rap. I've been trying to get the homies rapping in the podcasting space for a long ass time. And I also feel like there's been a lot of pent up animosity and aggression and resentment and some things that people needed to get off their chest. But if you want to do it in a lyrical way and do it in a creative way and express yourself and entertain people and enjoy the whole thing, that's what it's all about. And if we're going to be pontificating about hip hop culture and making these declarations or act like we're gatekeeping, let us show why we at least understand the creative process enough to endure it ourselves to be able to critique it from a place of understanding and have it hold a little bit more weight. Because at the end of the day, that's what we do. We not only commentate on the culture, we not only give our opinions, which may or may not dictate certain trends in the culture, but, from my intention on day one is to contribute to this culture. And I really live this, and I have for many, many moons. And it's a lot of fun. But here's the thing, hip hop is a full contact sport. If you even have a millimeter of bitch assedness in your soul, those weaknesses will be exploited. You will get roasted. There's no, like Tom Hanks said in A League of Their Own, there's no crying in baseball. And there's no acting like a motherfucking mark when it comes to this rap shit. This is a full contact sport. And if you playing ball, play ball, man the fuck up and get ready. Cause that's what we do. Where there's anybody killer, take no prisoners, but also don't take yourself too seriously. It's all in fun in the name of creativity and lyricism. And the thing is that tripped me out that a lot of people missed a lot of these bars. So I kind of want to break them down to you and explain what's cracking off. With this cipher, like what people really intended to say. I can't believe how many bars went over people's heads, not just the disses, but overall punchlines. So let's give a little bit of insight into the creative process, and I would like to as well react to the response that TRELL and AD, I can't really call it a response, but it was, because, you know, it was like, didn't really address the actual diss track, but it was dropped immediately after, strategically, very well strategically placed release. So we gonna analyze these bars, and guess what? Like, I'm been in doing this for long enough to be completely objective. I'm not gonna do this from a biased perspective in any capacity. That's not what timing we on. We here to really here to really show y'all what's up. If AD and TRELL really spaz, I'm gonna give them their props. I mean, I've heard the song before, but I'm gonna give it a real fair analysis right now. But let's get started with what got this whole thing popping, the damn No Jumper Cypher. So much fun. Shouts to the producers who are not getting enough credit as well. All the people that made the beats. You know, shouts to Fizzle, everybody that made the beats. You know what I'm saying? It's very dope. Shot and edited by my boy Hurley at No Jumper. Shouts to the engineer. We recorded over at Bootleg Kev's studio. So yeah, you know. With that being said, let's get into the bars.
Yeah.
So this beat right here is produced by Fizzle, you know, Draco's old producer, Fizzle, legendary, dope West Coast producer, cemented in the game. This is like a different tempo for Fizzle, and I really I'm glad that Brick chose this beat because it's like a perfect middle ground between ATL Brick and LA Brick. For those that don't know, you know, Brick, born and raised in Los Angeles, moved out to the A when he was like 18, 19 years old, and wound up like being one of the pioneers of the entire melodic trap wave alongside, you know, Young Thug, Pee Wee Longway, and all them other dudes, Migos, and he was a big part of that, working side by side with these dudes. And so he had a style that was never really like an LA rap style. But this right here is kind of like him getting into both bags simultaneously in a really natural way. So, first of all, you know, like we clearly don't give a fuck. We're shirtless. We know we look terrible. You feel me? Like, for the most part. I know I look terrible. But there is no shame, no fucks given. And the fact that we're doing everything to look as crazy as possible, but still sound tight, I don't know. You know, put your nuts on the motherfucking table. You feel me? Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. We are not afraid. Never scared. You feel me? With that being said, yeah, let's get into Crick Casey's verse. Let me know if that audio sounded good for y'all.
Yeah. Sprit. Hey. I'm on a lonely mission. I'm trying to tell you shit get ugly when that pole come out. I'm on the prowl, I'm trying to catch a scully. Boy, I'm stamped in every state. Why you think these niggas love me? I'm still riding with that Drake. Catch me thugging out in public, catch them lacking broad day. Like me at the gas station, how a broke nigga talk.
Okay. Catch him in broad day. Wipe him at the gas station. What a broke person sound like.
About who never had nothing.
Talking about who never had nothing. All right. That went over everybody's head, but I'm going to refer back to a previous episode of the No Jumper Show where there was a reaction to somebody talking about people that haven't had nothing, no jumper hosts not having nothing. And I believe that was a shot. That was a shot fired. Brick was being very subliminal and surgical, but IYK.
Now your partner is a rat. Better check the tags on him. I just
Come on. I mean, he's not just talking about a random person, bro. Like, who can figure it out? Who's he talking about? I know y'all can. I know y'all know. Come on.
just robbed your favorite rapper. I had to drop that mask on him. About to drop a bag on him. Getting gone, bro gon' blinking. Kill squad, respect the shooter. We ain't never been no victim. Yeah, they might have caught me lacking, but just know I had it with me. Got 100 Zans on me out in Houston, like I'm with me. They got 100.
I like that bar. It's simple but effective. 100 Zans on me out in Houston, like I'm Whitney. I mean, Whitney Houston pretty sure would have to take Zans to come down from the copious crack cocaine use. So he got the Zans in Houston, like Whitney, you know, and of course, Whitney Houston.
Rounds on it with a switch. It's not a semi. They say I can't go to Florida, but nigga, I just left Kissimmee.
Just a great like rhyme scheme. You know what I mean? Like the Kissimmee, and just a great Florida reference. That's like out. That's where Disney World is. This is on the heels of the back and forth between you know, various Jacksonville gang members and Brick that's been going on, you know, since the passing of Julio Fulio. So obviously he said, hey, I'm outside. And guess what? I know about the terrain. There might be some gators in the water, but I'm a California grizzly. Definitely a highlight in Brick's verse.
I know it's gators in the water, but I'm a California grizzly. I'm a killer, so if you push me, man, the body sounded tempting. I get the blowing out the Bentley. Fuck.
Nice little Tupac reference. A lot of people didn't get it. I ain't a killer, but don't push me. But you feel me? Like, yeah. If you, you know, it was slick wordplay.
Def Jam, we back to Indy. I put 7 grams up in the guava. Your shit look like Anglizzy. Gotta shoot him when he's skinny, cause that squabble up ain't any. Boy, it's Brick, baby, little shitty. Man, you know who run the city. Ask that last.
I got a call coming in. What's going on with you, man? We live. Oh, he hung up. You probably realized that we live and that he ain't trying to be on that type of time, but it was gonna be an interesting conversation, I swear to God.
This nigga came knocking, how that chopper hit his kidney. I'ma up the scope some more as soon as niggas can't fund that kitty. You ain't gotta check in with me, just pay your.
If you don't know about funding that kitty, that's a penitentiary reference. The kitty is like for like you and your homies, that's like your supplies. So if somebody new hits the spot, go in the kitty, get some hygiene products, some wumpy wops, blah, 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 blah. So yeah, cool little reference.
Your rent will be friendly. Violate, I'm up in Billy, nigga, that's on rolling 60. Hey,
He had to merch it. He had to right there. So, and that's on rolling 60s. It's only natural. It's only natural.
yo, too wild. They don't wanna see me back on Fig, toting 2 Glocks. They don't wanna see them ARPs, don't want no new ops. And
I mean, obviously, but I think that like people need to acknowledge like the fact that obviously Brick's not trying to start a gang war. He's not dissing Hoovers. You know what I mean? This wasn't, even though his hood and the Hoovers don't get along, like it was slick, and I can see it like bothering people. But the intention with that is not to like. It's a back on Fig diss, and he really has no animosity towards back on Fig like that. I don't believe. But that shit was hard. I don't give a fuck on helmets. He's on
every
helmets.
nigga around me gotta have, yeah, my whole crew hot. That nigga dissed the set again, we burn his ass like Cyclops. Smash this shit just like he IHOP. He on
Double entendre, because Cyclops is the gayest X-Men, and so for him to burn an ass makes a lot of sense. Cyclops, I mean, come on, bro. I know you were fucking on Jean Grey. I get it. You had a bad bitch, but it's just like Leonardo was the gayest Ninja Turtle. If you're the type of person that likes Leonardo and like Cyclops, you're the type of kid that got shoved in lockers, bro, and I don't fuck with you. Now, actually, you know what? It's okay if you got shoved in lockers, but you got shoved in your lockers and were jacking off to dudes because you like fucking Cyclops. So Cyclops definitely burns ass now, but regardless.
don't hate the break, his life just sad, he trying to rerun.
Hey, he trying to like, the fact that he talking about, he ain't Brick, he trying to imitate, he trying to re-rock, like referring to the brick, and then obviously the re-rock, the breakdown. Very slick wordplay. He's not hitting with haymakers, but it's all this just weaving this intricate, slick wordplay. And by the way, I was there when homie recorded it, freestyled the whole thing, you know, punched in, but freestyled the whole thing. Very, 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 very dope. And I actually, like, out of all of the, like, I listened to Brick's part as a song. To me, it's my favorite part of the cypher. Like, it's an actual song that I will slap. And he knows how, like Brick and Suspect, you could tell they're really good at carrying themselves on camera. I mean, Flacco, and I feel like I look by far the worst on camera. And I know that I look terrible on camera. I don't give a fuck because I've always been, like, this awkward kind of, like, alien person. You know what I mean? So I get it. But I'll still fuck your bitch. And I'm, like, still way doper, but it doesn't matter. Like, I know I look weird on camera. It's really difficult to shoot me right when I'm rapping, and I don't know, like, of all the years, and that's probably been like my biggest limitation as an artist. But Brick is very, very natural, very, very natural.
I might take his life and turn his Nikes to some Reeboks. I might do it twice and take his
It's
life
definitely a downgrade. Nikes to some Reeboks, undeniable downgrade.
in form of detox. I'm a spike is dope with Finn and hitting with that hot shot. Go to war with me, this shit ain't fun.
I kept, like, having a fake overdose on the roof when he would say that line, but for some reason they never used it in the footage. I probably looked horrible, but maybe it would have been sick, because I think it would have been sick.
It ain't no ha-ha, I might spend an block. Bitch, I'm in the murder, Charleston White, I'm tryna cha-cha. I just bought an AK off the record, tryna chop some. Ain't no cowboys around my way, just some real op hunters. Did a skit with Yeezys on my...
I mean, if I need to explain that to y'all, then you might not be that tapped into modern 60s lore, but another diss right there. I don't want to get too specific.
They call them my op runners. And why you say your cannon loose if you ain't never pop nothing?
I mean, direct shot at loose cannon. How you gonna say your cannon loose if you ain't never pop nothing? I mean, it's a legitimate question, Brick, baby.
Ain't been on the block or nothing. Remind me of a cop or something. I'ma let my infants whack him just because he not 100.
You feel me? Shouts to Infant Lokes. 60 shit, you feel me? He said, I'm gonna let my infants whack him just because he's not 100. One of my favorite, like, bars. That's an actual battle rap type punchline. Like, I fucks with that. That's the type of wordplay that I really fuck with. You feel me? But again, it's not like overly complicated, but it's very, very dope and works for what it is.
Hydrocodone on Oxycontin, codeine in my cup is bubbly. Niggas know it's up forever since they took SBZ from me. Gang.
You lied to me, Lush.
About what? So I think the whole visual of me standing on the roof of the No Jumper store while wearing that jacket that I got fired in. That jacket, which is symbolic for so much of my failure, so many of my bad decisions, and a really embarrassing situation, which really just, you know, like, I'm glad that I had, because a lot of my, like, homies that I've had my whole life, kind of like, I was distant from a lot of people at that time. And so the people that were around me that held the player down, like my dogs, Big Rick, and you feel me, and you ain't Hartful, and you feel me, the homies over here, came at a really crucial juncture. But that jacket right there, like, the fact that Adam and I went from, like, being, like, professionally really cool and being, you know, someone I talked to a lot and had a great deal of admiration for, and then we had this really fucked up falling out that, in retrospect, neither of us hold each other accountable for, because we really see what happened, and we see that we both got fucking played. You know what I mean? We both got fucking played. That doesn't mean that I didn't do some fucked up shit. Like, I don't mean that I didn't do, like, anything wrong. I know that I did. I'm very, like, cognizant of the fact of my issues throughout that whole exchange. But the fact that now, like, I could genuinely say Adam is one of my closest friends. And the type of conversations we have and friendship that we have and the trust he has in me, despite the fact of what I did to him. So many people like have the situation so misconstrued in my eyes, and they're always like, how could you run back to that platform and go working for this guy again after what he did to you? Like, I don't really see what he did to me. Like, yeah, firing me on live was pretty fucking embarrassing, but I just had done some slimy ass shit to him and gone behind his back and told his business. Like, you know? Like, that was fucked up too. That was fucked up too. So, and I'm not responsible for the actions of others. And I'm not here to like, I know Adam's not perfect, but guess what? Bro's been better to me by a significant margin than like anybody that has anything bad to say about him. Period. So, you know, it is what it is. But the fact that we've had this full circle thing, and like, to me, it's like reclaiming the power, reclaiming my power, my like, you know what I mean? My equality, my value. And to me, like, that was like a huge flex. I get a lot of people might have not have even realized that it was happening, or might not realize that's the same jacket. It's a Supreme jacket. It's a dope jacket, but I think a lot of other people just think that like, oh, it's like, oh, this is like you like you have a humiliation kink, or like you like this is making you yeah, it's my Illuminati humiliation ritual. Like, fool, I was really juiced to get to wear that jacket, and to me, it's like the complete opposite. But when I make music, I'm really into the whole like audio tapestry of it. I don't just, there's a lot of records like that I make that aren't me rapping on them. I've written records for a lot of artists that y'all have heard. I've written records that y'all have heard. And I'm really into like the different layers. So my beat was tracked out. My beat had and I added a bunch of little sound effects, little Easter eggs to kind of like add elements of like, I don't know, just to make it like more thicker. I grew up being inspired listening to like Wu-Tang, like listening to like Raekwon Only Built for Cuban Links album, and like all the different mafia movie samples and kung fu movie samples, and like machine guns randomly going off, and just like glass breaking if someone's talking about it. Things like that. Like, I like the audio cinematic elements of making music, and just adding little things to the sonic tapestry to bring out the like the, you know, the extra ba 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 ba, you know what I'm saying, to smack a bitch across the face. So starts out with the You Lie to Me Lush sample. So originally we had 5 beats from Fizzle, right? We had the beats from Fizzle. Brick and Adam chose the beats they used, and there was like no other beats really that made sense for the context of the cypher. I would have loved to have rapped on a Fizzle beat, but luckily I was feeling a little bit like Stockton-y, and my boy Kenny Malice had this like J-Bo sounding beat that he had made at the No Jumper store when he used to work there. And that's the weirdest part about it, is that of all the beats, the beat that I wind up choosing is one that he made at the No Jumper store when he was working there. And it's the only one. It's like the energy was already preordained for it to be used by No Jumper in some capacity. But yeah, let me break down these fucking bars, because I think a lot of y'all need to wake y'all game up. All right.
Uno bap whips like the bonus round in Street Fighter. Tires peel off like snake skin up in this green Viper.
Look, I know I look atrocious, by the way. Like, I know I look atrocious. I know, like, that does not look tight. I know that's not the way a rapper is supposed to look. I know I even sound a little bit weird. But, like, bro, I'm fucking y'all over. Bar for bar. I mean, like, there's so much. Come on, bro. Uno Bap whips like the bonus round in Street Fighter. I do crash a lot of cars. I've crashed a lot of cars. And what happens in the bonus round in Street Fighter? You beat a car up, right? Uno bap whips like the bonus round in Street Fighter. Tires peel off like snakeskin up in this green Viper. Vipers tend to be green. That's a popular color for Viper snakes. Viper was like a Dodge Viper was like a cool car 20 years ago. I always used to like those. So a green Viper. Tires peel off like snakeskin. Snakeskin peels off. Tires peel off like snakeskin up in this green Viper. They don't want no beef. They some meat riders. Beef, meat riders. Pretty self-explanatory. How y'all go from active shooters to some stream snipers?
They don't want no beef, they just some meat riders. How y'all go from active shooters to some stream snipers?
And if you hear right there, there's a little sample of AD and TRELL stream sniping Kai Cenat. You can hear AD in the background saying, "It's me, AD from California." So, just in case nobody caught that, I don't know. Nobody's commented on that thus far, and like I've had people comment on pretty much like damn near every bar thus far, but yeah, no one's caught that. So yeah, AD from California. I thought that was funny as fuck.
This green Viper. They don't want no beef, they just some meat riders. How y'all go from active shooters to some stream snipers?
How y'all go from active shooters to some stream snipers? Like I thought y'all were gangsters. Like I thought y'all were shooters, active shooters, but now y'all not shooters anymore. You're sniping streams. That's the point of the bar. I know those guys are actually in the field putting in work every day, but I'm just saying.
Keep the Chevy raised like the East Siders.
Keep the Chevy raised like the East Siders. Every single bar I fucking punch. You idiots can't concoct a punch with like, you couldn't concoct a coherent punch with in 12 bars. I've already had more in the first 5 bars of this cipher than pretty much like most rappers out, and definitely like I'm not even gonna talk about it in the context of this cipher or these ciphers. Like, but bro, like, are you even hearing it? Not to mention the compound syllables. It's all rhymes. Green Viper, East Siders, Meat Rider, Stream Sniper, multiple polysyllabic rhyme scheme the whole fucking time. And don't talk to me about bars. You could be like, I don't like Lush voice. I don't like the way Lush look. I don't like Lush flow. Flow is pretty fire too, I gotta be honest. But you can say all that, but keep it a stack. Bars, nobody is fucking with my pen. At all. At all. At all. At all.
My bitch indigenous, so I peace pipers. They don't want no smoke, they just peace pipers.
My bitch indigenous, so I peace piper. My bitch is Guatemalan. That's indigenous. You feel me? I stole that bitch from Jaguar Pa back in Apocalypto type shit. She indigenous, so I peace piper, because indigenous people, they smoke the peace pipes, right? When there's funk and they want to get over that shit, they smoke the peace pipe. It's all good, right? So I peace piper. Then what I said, they don't want no smoke. They some peace pipers. Like they don't want to smoke. They're just the pipe that they smoke is just like, hey, I don't want no smoke. You feel me? You're allowed to use the same phrase if you use it in a different way, which I did. All right. I'm just telling you about the rules of engagement of how to rap really good.
They squat an empty playground, they need sliders. No smoke.
Everybody was really into that one for some reason. I like everyone's really into the squad's an empty playground. They need sliders. Like who's really putting in work for your like that? And look, I'm not going to say that's directed towards anybody or it's not. I think your squad just is an empty playground and they need sliders. That's it. And then yeah, I'm like smoking podcast pack. I'm smoking your podcast. Clouds through the moon roof. Riding in a new coupe, same color as prune juice. Now notice, between the second bar, when I had a green Viper, and the 10th bar, I got a new car. In between 8 bars. How many rappers in a span of 8 bars can get a whole new car and change colors? This shit went from snakeskin green, Dodge Viper, to let's call it an Aston Martin, the same color as prune juice. In fact, later on in the song, I wound up copying another car. It's crazy. Craziest part is, never mind. Yeah.
Your podcast, clouds to the moon roof. Riding in a new coupe, same color as prune juice. I was off the dog food, but you ain't from the pedigree.
I was out the dog food, but you ain't from the pedigree. Pedigree is a type of dog food. Yeah, I might have been a drug addict, but you ain't on my level when it comes to like life, hip hop culture, fucking bitches, being a dope person, being entertaining, being a good conversationalist, being a good podcaster, having a big dick. You're just not on my level in any of those capacities, etc. So you feel me? Like that's what I meant right there.
They faker than a yerky.
Yeah, you're not of my pedigree. So like the fact that simple as fuck, double entendre. I was off the dog food, but you ain't from my pedigree. They faker because I'm real, and they fake. They faker than the yerky that I got from Brick allegedly. Like Brick gave me a fake Percocet allegedly. You know what I mean? Like I would never implicate the homie. And no, obviously it's a joke. Brick's never done a Percocet in his life, and neither have I.
That I got from Brick allegedly. I'm thinking Lush got heat for the cipher, but this my
I
testimony.
love the Draco burner behind it. I don't give a fuck. You feel me? Long live the ruler, man. Yeah, y'all thinking Lush ain't got no heat for the cipher, but this my testimony for the no jumper Rico indictment. Like, come on, bro. Like, yeah, this ain't even. I'm letting y'all know. Like, this is not. Come on, man. Like, this is not a verse. This is a confession right here.
Only for the no jumper Rico indictment. Man, that's a joke.
Had to throw in the Law and Order. Bong bong. I don't know how many of y'all be hearing the little shit that be throwing in the beat. You feel me? To accentuate the flavor, but that bong bong, little Law and Order sound effect, I thought that was flyer than a bitch. What's good with the chat? I ain't even acknowledged y'all yet. What's cracking with the chat? You feel me? Nah, like I ain't gonna play the song and shut up. I'm gonna actually explain the lyrics to the song. Or, you know, if you want, you feel me? You could like have your bitch suck my dick. It's one or the other, or both. Simultaneously, I could be streaming while she's doming me up if you want. No, I'm sorry, bro. I'm breaking down these lyrics. I'm breaking down the lyrics.
I ain't speaking about a crime. What you think I look like fucking skinny from the 9?
I mean, like, nah, that was a joke. I ain't snitching about a crime. What you think I look like fucking skinny from the 9? Like, I mean, I really didn't mean to like make fun of this kid that is having such a hard time in life and clown him like that. I felt like I was like bullying. I'm like kicking someone when they're down. But snitching on a crime rhymes so good with skinny from the 9, who in fact has been allegedly referred to as a snitch. And, you know, and this guy, I felt like he kind of needed a shot from me because I'm doing so much better than he is. And he tried to dick suck his way onto No Jumper. Remember when he was trying to suck Adam's dick? Oh, the funny thing is this. Adam had a label with Atlantic Records, and they wanted him to sign Skinny from the 9, and Adam absolutely refused. He didn't want to compromise the integrity of his label by having subpar, mediocre, hack artists who suck at rapping, like Skinny from the 9. So Adam didn't fuck with him. But then what did fucking Skinny wind up doing? Slithering through middle America, all the way from New Jersey to the West Coast to appear on his knees in front of Adam, begging to suck his cock for a job at No Jumper, begging for a chance to suck his cock. And here's the cold part about it. Him and I had interactions before. We was chill. We would like, you feel me? We'd tap in on the gram a little bit, you feel me? We had even talked about like, fuck it, fool. Because it's like we started talking during the whole diss track debacle of 2020, whatever year that was, beginning of last year. And this fool Skinny and I were chill. I was even like, look, fool, why don't we go back and forth? Like we could have a little diss track thing. Let's get it popping. He's like, I'm with it, fool. Like, it just has to make sense. Well, does it make sense now, homie? Also, during the reason why I really felt like bro needed a shot is because during that time period when we started to like like when he was trying to suck Adam's cock, he was like, all of a sudden, yeah, fuck that fool Lush. Like, he always seemed lame as fuck to me. Like, you know, he was not as cool as me. Like, yeah, fuck Lush. Like, you know, I get sturdy, bro. I'm a fag. Like, Adam, you should have me suck on your dick. My name's Skinny from the 9. And he was just like trying to smut my name up for no motherfucking reason. Like, damn, that's how, sorry, I had to get the fucking boogers out the side of my mouth. I'm talking about this fag so much. It made me look gay all of a sudden. It's crazy because here's the thing. Like, no disrespect, Skinny, you suck. You're not capable of making a good diss track. Go ahead, fire back. You're going to embarrass the fuck out of yourself. I pray to God that you make a diss track. And please, King Yella, hop on that too. Please. It would be an honor. It would be an honor to embarrass you guys really, really badly. So we can rap if y'all want to rap. It's all good. We can rap if y'all want to rap. But with that being said, he was talking that little shit. I figured, boom, great opportunity to embarrass you in front of millions of people. Here you go. But it's like, I'll be honest, there's no like real animosity. Like, I have no problem with the guy whatsoever, but we could definitely go back and forth. And he does absolutely suck at rapping. And is a pretty like atrocious human being for the most part. But I have like no actual hate in my soul for him. But just like rap better, stop being homeless and stop being gay. And maybe we can start from there and eventually, you know, I'll look at you as like somewhat of a normal human being at a certain point.
I think I might decide in crypto scam to get more guappy. This wasn't like Pac and Quad, no shots up in the lobby.
No one got this part at all right? But I'm just like, okay, so we're going to transition to a Dijon Paul diss. Again, like, I don't really care. Like, I actually like Dijon. I always thought he was cool. But, bro, I have to diss you, Dijon. I'm sorry, bro. Like, I have to. And I wish you could objectively analyze the bars and, like, not, like, get your clitoris all in a fucking twist over this, bro. It ain't that serious. But, you know, he was doing some weird shit. So, you know what I'm saying? He was doing some weird shit. So, come on, fool. Like, I had to roast you. So you got 8 little bars from me right here. But only a couple of them really pertain to you. The transition, Skinny from the 9 with the, I think I might Poseidon. So that's like a slant rhyme to go off of the end of that bar to transition to the beginning of the next one. I think I might Poseidon crypto scam to get more guappy. This wasn't like Pac and Quad. No shots have been the lobby. Quad Studios is where Tupac was shot. All right? This wasn't like Pac and Quad. No shots have been the lobby. Tone ain't even known to get busy with the Glocky. All right? I don't want to explain that one too much. But what you had said motherfuckers was doing is not what happened. All right, bro? Mr. Paul. So now he Jussie Smollett if he lived in Lizzo's body. You get it now? And the Tone ain't even known to get busy with the Glocky is a Bobby Shmurda reference to the hot N-word song where he goes, Tone known to get busy with the Glock. So I'm like so cerebral. I'm like, I like the fact that like idiots like MacWap, and you cool MacWap, but you an idiot for saying what you said about my verse being trash because, come on, fool. Like maybe you just aren't hearing. Maybe there's just like, maybe you just have fist-sized wax just clogging the portals between your ear canal and your brain that doesn't really understand lyrics that are actually good. But yeah, you bugging, my guy. You absolutely bugging. I give your review a fucking, your review is trash, my guy, based on your assessment of my bar work. Like, say what you want. Bars, like, don't fucking play with me. Don't. None of y'all can play with me at all in any capacity.
I'm shot. Tone ain't even known to get busy with the Glocky. Now you Jussie Smollett if you lived in Lizzo's body.
You know Jussie Smollett, right? That's the dude that like lied and said that he got attacked or whatever. The gay dude, right? Now you Jussie Smollett if you lived in Lizzo's body. Is you vaxxed or did you? And then I said, mustard on a beat, ho, because I'm not going to say Mr. Paul's name, but Dijon is mustard. So let's throw a little beat tag in. Mustard on the beat, ho. Is you vaxxed or did you fake the shot? No Sean Combs. You want Adam to break you off? Like, dude, like you want Adam to give you money? Like you want money? Is it money play? Like, pause, because it's coming, you know what I'm saying? So no Sean Combs. Is you vaxxed or did you fake the shot? We know the answer. No Sean Combs. You want Adam to break you off. Back to Puff, back to Sean Combs. If Puff wanted cheesecake, he couldn't make you walk. Because I don't think that traversing several consecutive blocks is one of your strong suits, if I had to guess. And then lay off the bags of lays before God lays you off. So 3 different uses of the word lays, triple entendre, and then of course the comparator term bag of chips to refer to the next targets. The fucking what's Riley's last name? Borgenschlafkenstein, but the Borgenschlafkensteins, whatever the fuck that horrific couple of fucking, just like they're like Pigpen. They're both Pigpen from Charlie Brown and the Peanuts. It's just like ball of dust and filth and just fleas. I just like picture bed bugs when I see them. I just picture bacterial vaginosis. I just picture, you feel me, just cretins. So yeah.
Mustard on the beat. Did you vaxxed or did you fake the shot? No Sean Combs, you want Adam to break you off? What? If Puff wanted cheesecake, he's gonna make you walk. Lay off the bags of lays before God lays you off. Free crib mat.
All right, you see how I'm fucking these fools over, right? Hey, let me get some cocaine bot emojis. Run that shit up, bro. Like, share, subscribe. Whatever fucking dumbass YouTube shit. I ain't even been on this motherfucker in a while. We about to be live like 5 days a week moving forward from the new studio. So yeah, bitch, watch out. Hold on. But just like, there's no end to the torment. Like, I'm gonna need that public apology, and I'm gonna need, you feel me, Yuri to just fucking break it down, or else I'm gonna fucking keep roasting, bro, because you're a fucking purple-haired lesbian Antifa fucking weenie, bro. You are a weenie, all right? And your bitch pegs you, and she ain't even bad no more because you made her pussy stank. I could tell, loser. All right, keep going.
I'm saying that loudly. What?
Hey, free crit, man. And you hear the little fucking before God lays you off. I had to add the flatline sound right there. And then, of course, free the Mac, man. And Crit Mac wasn't feeling the fact that I went to Baby Snaps Alley to catch the fade with Yuri. I drove to 55th and Denker and hopped out. Yuri was nowhere in sight. Yuri wasn't there. He sterned down the fade in Baby Snaps Alley, all right? Like, how you gonna do that? Crit Mac said, never stern down a fade, bro. Like, you're really, like, essentially disrespecting the legacy of Crit Mac by having the audacity to fucking stern down the fade, call the police, not protect your bitch, move to a different fucking city to fucking stalk her and chase her, and just be the fucking loser that you are. So let's make fun of you with Crit Mac's voice. You down, I'm down. You down, I'm down.
Before God lays you off. Free crib mat. I'm saying that loudly. While Yuri stern down the fade and Baby Snaps out. He got ran about the town.
Oh, hood. Hey, and you know what the funny thing is? So many people, like, I've watched certain reactions by random YouTubers who have no clue what's going on, and they, like, get all excited when that part of the verse starts and they don't even know what it means. They're like, oh, his voice, he's really getting into the flow now. Like, here's the, like, I made a very specific choice with my verse, and I think I was, like, a little bit too smart. I think I was, like, too lyrical, too smart. I didn't try to be, like, I tried to be as modern as I could without, like, pandering, because I could flip any style, all modern styles, whatever. Like, but I didn't want to be, like, I didn't want to be, I don't know, fool. I just felt like it was excessive to try to, I made my shit a little bit more coded and a little bit slicker, and I feel like I could have been more direct, but that might just have to be what I do next time, because I'm very, a lot of people saying I had the hardest verse. I don't think so, but I mean, shit, lyrically, bar for bar, yeah, Like, ain't nobody fucking with my shit. But there's a lot of elements to rapping besides just bars. But you can't say shit about my bars. I mean, you're not even equipped to have that conversation, really.
That's a known stalker. His bitch charged 50 for the blowout like a dome doctor.
Okay, yeah. You did get ran about in town. That's a known stalker. And his girl was advertising her new job, like working in in salon sweeping up hair or some shit. And she said some shit about $50 blowouts. And so his bitch charged 50 for the blowout. Like what? Like a dome doctor. All right? Known stalker, dome doctor. I think that describes them as a couple like to a T. It's crazy. It's crazy when God just lines up the rhymes that perfectly, right?
Copper rolls, it's ironic to possess a ghost.
Bro, this is like this is the kind of shit that, so I told you I was going to get a new car in the verse. So went from green Viper to the new coupe, same colored as prune juice. And now we're about to copper rolls. You want to know why I wanted to copper rolls? Because it's ironic to possess a ghost. Copper rolls, it's ironic to possess a ghost. The Rolls Royce Ghost. Ghosts possess people, but I possess a ghost. Isn't that ironic? So I'm not copying the Rolls because I want to have like an opulent vehicle or express my grandiosity. No, I'm just doing it for the mere sake of the irony of possessing a ghost. You dig me? All right? Thank you, everybody. I know it's late as fuck at night, but we gonna keep going, baby.
And baby snaps out. He got ran about the town, that's a known stalker. His bitch charged 50 for the blowout like a dome doctor. Copper rolls, it's ironic to possess a ghost. My coke white as milk and I just post 7 foes.
My coke white as milk and I just post 7 foes. I mean, even like simple copper rolls, it's ironic to possess a ghost. My coke white as milk and I just post 7 foes. That's another thing I chose to do. I made a lot of references that you have to watch No Jumper to get, or like be in the No Jumper universe. So I think I could have made my shit a little bit more universal. That probably would have been like something I would like reconsider next time. And it's funny because like Adam had mentioned it, not about my verse in particular, but when he was doing his, he was like, I want people to get it. Like, I'm just trying to like, I'm doing this for the lore. I'm doing this for like the people that watch for real, for real. I want y'all to get the bars. I want y'all to like, but I'm gonna throw in the shit that, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna show y'all that I could actually rap for real too. You dig me, you dig me. Come on, come on, come on. Don't worry about what the fuck. Don't worry about what the fuck.
Oh, my right. I was at Drake's crib, sniffing some shards. Hit the bathroom and seen hella pictures of sharks.
That's a name for me, church. I had to take the all instruments out, just leave the drums for that, because I wanted them to hear every word. I was at Drake's crib, sniffing some shards. There's a pause in between. I said I was at Drake's crib, pause, sniffing some shards. Hit the bathroom and seen hella pictures of Sharp, because we, you know, people were making fun of the homie Sharp because he had like a bunch of pictures of Drake, the Drake album covers, like Shrine or whatever, in his bathroom. But I was like, guess what? Plot twist. Drake actually has a shrine to Sharp, and Drake looks up to Sharp. So I just wanted to, especially because look, you know, I'll speak on it. A lot of people have not really like properly addressed this, I feel. I really wanted Sharp a part of that cipher. When Sharp told me that's a Nate for me, church, I know we joke about that all the time, and it didn't offend me, but I always, like, since then I wanted to, like, I've done a lot of work on myself I don't give a fuck what anybody like feels about me. Like, I don't need approval or validation. If you're not paying my bills or taking this dick, like, I really don't give a fuck what you got to say. You know what I mean? And there's that means I don't care about what anyone has to say. However, when Sharp said that, I wanted to be like, in my back of my head, I'm like, I want to prove to him that I'm a valuable member of this team. and that I'm like, I hope that one day, like, I hope one day he'll come. And I never asked him, even though he's seen me starting to do good over there, whatever's cracking. I never went to Sharp and asked him, like, hey, fool, like, would you have me as a team member now? But I always, like, in my heart was like, damn, that'll be tight if one day Sharp's like, yeah, you know what, church? Adam got his weather together, church. He made the right decision by having you on, Pimpin'. I want to welcome you to the tabernacle. And I was just kind of like, would have been dope. And who knows, it might happen. But I really have, I feel like people have been really hard on Sharp recently and been on his helmet. And, Sharp is like an essential piece that like led to a lot of dope things for No Jumper. People want to like talk about his content or this or that, or look down at him. Look, man, he's one banger ass video away from being on top again, just like everybody else is. Sharp still joined it up. Sharp still deserves respect. And as far as I'm concerned, like, it was like the wackest part of the cypher was that Sharp wasn't on there. I wanted Sharp. We had talked about having Sharp and Desto Dub. Neither of them were able to come through, and eventually we were supposed to have Whack 100 host it, which would have been dope. And I will say this, I'm not going to spoil anything from upcoming pods or anything, but before the cypher, Whack said the Lush was going to have the wackest verse, and I don't think he feels that way anymore. But y'all are going to have to wait till the next episode of the Adam and Whack show to get a firm analysis. I did hear that Whack was on Clubhouse earlier arguing with AD and telling AD how hard Adam's verse was and how hard my verse was. But I don't know. You feel me? This is alleged. I don't know how nephew, as you call him nephew, I don't know how nephew AD felt or if it was like joking around. I don't know. This is what people is telling me. So that's dope though, because I respect Whack. Been in this music game for many, many moons. So the people like that have hit me up that, don't even fuck with me like that as a person, but still show love, that's dope. But yeah, it was, to me, like, it really sucked that whatever prevented Sharp from being there, whatever he's got that made him not want to be a part of it. Just know that I felt obligated to include Sharp. So after that, he gonna get another shout out too in the verse. But like, let me show y'all, because I'm really from LA and I'm really like from that era, motherfucker. I'm the only person that was gonna do it. Let me chop in this verse a little bit real quick. I'm gonna chop, hit you with some double time shit. Motherfuckers ain't even capable of doing it. Not the cleanest double time. I'm not the best chopper, but I feel like I'm adequate at it, and really wanted to make sure I got the pacing right on this verse. And I feel like, pretty happy with it.
They're wondering why I'm back again when I got fired. What happened? Our numbers higher.
They're wondering why I'm back again when I got fired. Our numbers higher, like Flacco's. Our numbers higher, like Flacco's thighs. The competition look locks. Our numbers higher, like Flacco's thighs. The competition look lopsided. All right, that's what I said right there. No diss to Flacco, but his thighs look a little lopsided. You feel me? So I had to say it. All right.
Like Flacco's thighs, the competition look lopsided. Politicking, we outside.
Politicking, we outside. But rhyming complete sentences. Squad winning is about time. Kind of funny now when a few months back, Almighty slapped me like an Alpine. You know about the Alpine systems, they slap. I just thought it was funny. You feel me? It's funny. Because look where we at now. We all together in the same cipher. I'm wearing Adam's jacket, kicking it with the fools that I used to, just a few months ago, were into it with. That's just, life's a trip, Cardinal.
Squad winning, it's about time. Kinda funny now, a few months back, Almighty slapped me like an Alpine. Now it's 22, Flacco suspect, Dub. Brick baby, Sharp the motherfucking P and Lush.
Come on, man. Had to quit hating on Sharp, bro. Y'all gonna regret it. Like, Sharp one of the good ones, bro.
Forget Whack, 2 zeros after one.
Can't forget Whack, 2 zeros after one. You feel me? He part of No Jumper. So yeah, even him, shouts to Whack. He's big part of the team. It's No Jumper gang. You already know.
Fingers up if you ain't one of us. Tell Raider holler when the bender's over. And
tell Raider holler when the bender's over. You feel me? Like, bro, like, Raider, nothing but love for you, man. Done nothing but be good to you. You bugging when you're ready to actually move past this and stop acting in a manner that's really unflattering to yourself and the people that care about you, and you're ready to actually like get back to work, holler at me, fool. No hate in my heart. But I'm not like the other people in your life, bro, that don't give a fuck about you, that are just gonna try to ride your wave and don't care if you degrade yourself or not, or don't care if you like act in a way that's doesn't put your best foot forward or not. They just want to party. They just want to turn up. Like, I don't like partying with you. I don't like turning up with you. I like podcasting with you. Sure, we could party, but we party very differently, dog. Like, I don't get down like you do, bro. And that's all good. But we had something really good going creatively. And you messed that up by succumbing to your vices. And you have a bunch of people around you that don't really care if you win or lose. You have a bunch of people around you that need something from you. I don't, bro. In fact, like, I brought you to my homeboy's studio when you ain't have a studio. You feel me? He welcomed you in with open arms. My entire team welcomed you in with open arms. You got a mansion, I got a 1-bedroom apartment, and I welcomed you into that 1-bedroom apartment. My girl cooked you meals. We brought you bitches, bro. Did everything to try to be a good homie. But I ain't with none of that, like, I'm not gonna co-sign bullshit in any of my friends. And you're better than that. And you're not dumb. You're not dumb, Raider. You're not. You play that to make people think that you're not, to lower the expectations and standards that people might have of you. But you're not dumb, bro. I know better. You're actually really intelligent. So tell Raider holler when the bender's over, bro. That's it. You feel me? And then this next bar, I can't really speak on too much, but somebody's bitch got fucked by somebody. It has nothing to do with him, but.
Don't be mad, bro. Already bent her over. Could have been an actor.
I could have been an actor kid, but I still crack a script. So I could have been an actor kid. My dad makes movies and all that. But I might not have been an actor, but I'll still crack a script, AKA I will fucking get some damn drugs, you feel me, from the pharmacy. See me everywhere like Blasie's bitch, all right? Came to me at the very end. Was not a shot. Thought it was funny. If you watch No Jumper, if you're tuned into No Jumper's lore, you know that the thick-ass mommy that Blasey used to fuck with is in every rapper's video. Like, you cannot turn on YouTube and not see that girl. Every other city we go, every other video. You know what I'm saying? Like, no matter where I go, I see Blasey's bitch. You feel me? Like, literally, like, and it wasn't a diss, fool, but like, I guess he got upset about it. I get it. I know. And you don't really like me like that anyway, so it doesn't really hurt your feelings that much. Like, it's not like we're like, but it really wasn't said with malintent towards you, or like, I actually think Blasey cool as fuck. I think the bar was funny, and I don't expect you to take it seriously. Please don't if you did, because that shit is a joke, but like, it's not even your girl anymore. Like, you've been moved on. You're not tripping. Like, it's not. It was just funny, fool. It was a funny ass rap, and it didn't mean. Here's the thing. Not too many people like. I used to think that everyone was like the homie in this space, but nobody really fuck with me. Like, I don't really have. None of these people are my friends, except for the only time I like, the only people that are really my friends are the fools that I be with at this studio, and I feel like the current cast of No Jumper I actually consider like. There's some friendship there. I feel way more comfortable, way more camaraderie with this group of people than I ever did that whole time before. And that was a great era, and I was blessed to be a part of that. Fun times. So much talent. And a lot of y'all doing really, really good. But, respectively, fuck all y'all. You feel me? Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You're cool. Fuck you. I'm out. All right? That's how I feel about all you guys, legitimately.
Actor kid, but I still crack a script. See me everywhere like Blasie's bitch. This podcast changed my life.
I saw a bunch of idiots reacting to that part too. Like, some guy's like, he could have left the sing. Hey, yo, dog, you could have left the singing out. No, you fucking idiot. That was a joke. That was a Lefty Gunplay said in the cipher. I know this rap shit changed my life. Like, come on, fool. Don't you watch? Do you even watch Thizzler, bro? Do you even Thizzler, bro? All right. So that's what that was. It was a Lefty reference. Shouts to Lefty. Come on, man. That's just funny as fuck, though. All right, let's get into Flacco's verse.
Yeah.
So I'll tell you this. Flacco's the most mysterious verse in the song. We didn't know how. It just happened. I didn't see him record it. But legend has it that the last 4.6 earthquake that we had on the Richter scale was the day that Poetic Flacco decided to bless the booth and spit this motherfucking ether. Just drilling. He invented a new genre with this verse. Podcast drill. He took the Bronx drill / UK drill cadence, got an amazing type beat on YouTube, which he wound up purchasing, and for a whopping $35, mind you. And it's a sick beat, and my boy just floated. Like, Flacco went in the booth like an angel. But let's see if we could dissect some of these disses, all right? I want to shed a little bit light. There's a lot that is even over my head. But I do love the fact that Flacco is using government names. He is not, like, he's doing it as the same, it's like a fucking, it's like a use G's or like a verse, you feel me? He's like, Archer got hit with this chick. Archer got hit with this chick. You know, he's just like, every bar is about someone and saying them by name. And he did an incredible job. Just the shock value aspect. Oh, there go Lush getting sturdy. Come on, man. Don't tell me I can't.
I know some niggas from scared of the beef, but they act so tough, I'm known they sweet. Niggas be scared to press anybody who really in the streets, but they coming through me. I'm here.
Yeah, exactly. Like, why y'all fools are scared to actually press fools in the streets, but you're coming for Flacco. Flacco is a blogger from North Dakota by way of Liberia and Pennsylvania. You feel me? Like, come on, bro. Like, my boy's not trying to be tough. My boy's not trying to be a gangster. He's trying to educate y'all. He's trying to put y'all up on game. He's trying to talk his shit. And y'all have all these opportunities to have ops. But instead, you want to mess with Flacco. That's some real hoe shit. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. That's lesbianic.
They got exposed these niggas, I swear, and try to keep it P. Girl, you was scared of whack, gotta keep shit in fact, you know I'ma keep it a G.
All right, I like this guy, so I don't want to, like, he said, Gil, you was scared of whack. I know it's a fact. I'm gonna keep it a G. Gil is, he's talking about American Cholo. American Cholo is the homie. I don't condone the activities of this diss, but he said what he said. You feel me? He said what he said. You know, again, shouts to the American Cholo. I'm not the one who said that, but it was said by Flacco.
Slim, you stuck on crack, that shit real bad. When I heard that shit, I was geek.
Okay, he said that Slim is on crack. I mean, he's talking about people that I'm cool with, so I really don't want to like hyper analyze these bars, but he's not holding back at all. It's kind of crazy.
Hoodie, you broke as fuck trying to mention my name today, nigga. You ain't even eat. Shout out to the folks that fucking with me. Rockstar KK, Rick and Beef. I heard Naeem and
shouts to Rock and KK and all that. I don't know if he said Rick right there. I don't know if that was a Rick or he's talking about someone else, but it might have been a big Rick shout out because he knows what time it is. You feel me?
gun is hood no more. That nigga can't claim no street. I ain't gotta play no role. You can call me Flacco or Fred. You know I'm me.
Hey, you even use my government name, Flacco or Fred. You know I'm me. You feel me?
Tryna pull my card like I ain't got heart. Like fuck niggas thinking I'm sweet. I wanna chop my shit so more. Already you know most niggas I'm hoes. Only be tough on the neck and real. Like most of these niggas get sent to the store. 16.
Yeah, like y'all some hoes. Like you think you're tough, but you're actually like a store runner. Like you get sent to the store. You feel me? And then he gets that 16. 16 shot him. 16 and under, I heard that's how you like him.
Shot him, 16 and under, yeah, that's how you like him. DJU, I thought you was saying, but I heard you be rapping with fake subscribers. Texting Joe, he ain't looking for...
Damn, fake subscribers, DJU, let me find out. Then he's gonna get... The Flacco versus Tax Stone beef, like, breaks my heart as, like, a former, such a huge fan of Combat Jack, and that being, like, so seminal to the origins of this entire... hip-hop media's modern landscape of the hip-hop media podcasting space, and Tax being such a pioneer, but like fuck fool, like get him, Flock.
a pill, he fucking on man, that shit got real.
Whoa.
Jose Guapo, you stuck on meth, that nigga down bad, damn, he need a heal.
I didn't even know that fucking Jose Guapo was on meth, but that's fucking wild to say. And then it's funny also, like, when he talking about, he said, I heard you was on crack. When I heard that, I was geeked. Like he said, I'm so excited by your drug addiction. Like I was geeked to hear that you're not. Flacco, you're a bad man, my guy.
They were still beating on bitches. They were still fake ass crippin'. They told Daryl that he needed to chill, but I guess that Daryl don't listen.
So Rich Trap Brigade, Daryl, cause come on, man, we know Flacco really went crazy, bro. Great voice, perfectly in pocket. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was there. He floated. Now, what's dope about Sus Gerb's verse is my boy Sus came in, had his own beats, loaded the beat up, sat in the corner, spent a good amount of time writing it, like maybe an hour or something, but like, this dude, like, although he's from this newer era, because of who his dad and his family is, he has like principalities, or he has like certain techniques that he learned from that era and that he still like carries into his music without sounding dated. One of the things is back in our era, because we weren't like recording on Pro Tools, we were on 4-track tapes and things like that. You couldn't punch in. There was no punch ins. You had to get your 16 out perfectly. And if you had to punch in, fools are going to make you re-record it, or they're going to roast you, or you might even get cut off the song. So that pressure of wanting to not get cut off the song probably was instilled in Almighty Suspect's heart when he was like 11 years old. So this fool went in the corner, wrote the entire verse, hit the booth, and nailed this in one take. One take, no punches. My boy floated. And I will also say, me and Almighty Suspect are now following each other on Instagram again. So again, full circle moments. This cypher's really, really, really done incredible things for all of us.
NBA make that beat. Throw that shit away.
Nigga, look.
Hold on, we got a little, by the way, love the Flint type beat going crazy. We got a super chat from King TL. By far the only way to decipher hip hop / any written art form really is, I'm the only Ginsu I know in real life. Most real or miss. P.S. Flacco ain't Fargo, North Dakota. Okay. I'm kind of not sure what any of that means right there, but thank you for the $5. I really appreciate that. I do. Thank you.
Nigga, don't get it fucked up, cause I'll be on podcasts. I'll put his Glock out and then put it on your ass. Another op off the list. You know I complete the task. Got
perfect is LA. Come on, bro.
Bitch in the bed and hit her with the frog splash. I don't gangbang, I cool slang. Get it out her cat.
Like Sus is like another one. Like Brick is like, he has the total package to actually be a successful rapper, and this is exactly what we want from Sus. Like this is great, Sus. If this had come out and I'd seen this, I never would have talked shit to him. But I'm glad, like, whatever happened wound up happening, because it was all the catalyst for this moment that we're at. You know what I mean?
She was begging for the dick, I put it in her back.
Put it in her back.
With your gun, I got it in my lap. That nigga keep getting shot, but say never lack. Big says Gerb, I'm feeling like the Godfather. Bitch leave me, so what? I'm not bothered. The hoes on my dick, you be paying top dollar. You worry about me, you need to worry about who shot you.
Okay. Do I need to tell y'all? Do y'all really need me to spell it out for you? Like, who y'all think he's talking about? We know who he's talking about. I'm not gonna say it though, because I don't want to like continue to like fan the flames and incense this rivalry. You know what I mean? Further, but you know what he's talking about.
Pop 2 pills, now I can't feel my feet. These niggas hoes hit the net with they beef. You better watch your ass, cause the deep end gets steep. They don't know your name, but they know I've been elite. Bitch, they know how I get. I'm a legend in the booth. Put a bag on your head and then I gave it to my youth. Same day we got the drop, send shots through his roof.
You can hear him slightly losing his breath, and that's because my boy had no punch-ins, especially For a cipher, that's how you're supposed to do it. And he caught it, no gasps, didn't lose his flow, and he nailed it. And it had a certain, I like the rawness of the, you know what I'm saying?
Niggas mentioning my name so I appear like poof. It's a whole lot of shit that I did that they don't know. Caught him lacking, it was murder that she wrote. If I ain't asked you shit, then you never should've spoke. This bitch bleeding and I'm trying to hit her throat. I'm a money getting nigga, told the bitch I get.
You're relatable because, you know what happens when you fuck a bitch on the rag. You turn the room into a crime scene, which you're going to hear about in Adam's verse. It's almost like foreshadowing. Sus, if she's bleeding, he's going to stick it in her throat. You know, he's made that clear.
Chalupa. You wanna learn, just watch close. I'm a tutor, the hoes pay me. I'm a stop down recruiter. This nigga act crazy, I'ma hit him with the Ruger. What I keep on my waist, it'll leave him disabled. If they ask for handouts, I'm unable. Bitch, I'm the GOAT, I did it all with no label. Jeff Hardy hit the bitch off both tables.
Yeah, he was really talking. He was really talking. Great verse. The homie last night said he had the hardest verse. You feel me? I'm not gonna say who, but the homie said he had the hardest verse. So, you feel me? And he's a reputable source of opinions.
Yeah. Stop fucking playing with me, nigga. Leave the pistol, take the cannoli, capiche?
Leave the pistol, take the cannoli, capiche? Hey, come on, bro. That's right. He got your fingers all in the gabagool. Hey, what the fuck just happened? Who's this fucking slut? Who's this fucking slut? Hold on, bro. Hold on.
Leave me, so what? Appear like poof.
I appear like poof.
Nigga. Stop fucking playing with me, nigga.
But here's what we already know. We already know what we're here to see. What we're here to see. I mean, Fizzle coming out the gate with a banger, fool. Like, when I heard this beat, I was like, oh, please, Adam, turn this bitch down because I'm fucking raw. You feel me? This beat was crazy. Had that boss man D-Lo energy, but it definitely landed in the right hands.
Hey, I'm not even a rapper, but I can't let y'all go in without me. Come on, let's go. It's too.
Hurley, I wish you edited my part as gingerly as you did Adam's, but he does have great on-camera presence, I must say.
This loose leaf got a few ops. See me and Remo, that's two cops. Trying to pimp a trans out of tube top. Run up with one arm and get boo-bopped. These 30s give me blue snot. Used to beat off in a tube sock. Put this cripple in the spittle, they call me 22 Pac. Go ahead and crew hop when it get real. Your own brother think you a bitch. That's a big deal.
That's such a great, like the juxtaposition of Big Deal just like appearing from behind Adam, the beat drop, all of that at once. That's just like, mwah, chef's kiss. It was strategic the way AD and TRELL had their response already ready, but I don't think anything was as dynamic as the Big Deal reveal. That's a big reveal.
Po to 6 with the brick, popping big seals. Look at my op cup, it was a big deal. How you the Reaper with no skits, only tip drills?
Okay. How you the Reaper with no skits, only tip drills? Who's the Reaper? What region uses the word skits? What is a tip drill? I don't want to say too much. I'm going to let you guys figure it out, but you're overlooking this bar and how good it is and how clever Adam is for that. And who is dissing because Adam went for some top ops.
How 22 ain't hard with all these dick pills. I fucked my bitch on the rag, it was a crime scene. I see my ops cup.
It looks like the chat's starting to get it. Looks like the chat is... Lush did not write that bar, all right? Lush did not write any bars. Let's just make that clear. All these... Yo, y'all don't read... This fool Adam's been listening to rap music his whole life. You've heard him freestyle. He knows how to use syllables. Like, no. We all, like, helped each other with little structures and things like that, and you feel me? He wasn't used to being in the booth, but he was actually hella natural with it, and no, motherfucker, I did not write that bar. It just happened to be hella fucking good. But, yeah, of course, yes, the chat is right. Blast says he sent us, Blast off said he sent a $10 super chat. I didn't see it, bro, but I appreciate you, gang. If that's true, that's lit. Okay, I guess people saying they saw it. Appreciate you, Blast Off. All right, You feel me? Yeah. We don't sip any type of green, and Adam's making it clear that he's a green antagonist.
This shit was lime green. I know a Russian wife beater with that hygiene. It got
So do I.
marked out with 50 viewers on his live stream.
He sure did. I was there.
Don't bring your bitch to the meet and greet. I'll pipe her down.
I mean, is that what happened? The world may never know how many licks to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a menial task operator at No Jumper that winds up losing her job because she was disposable. The world may never know.
Might fuck a trans just to see what the hype about.
That's your man's, dog. Like, that's your friend, all right? Like, that's your friend. That's your friend, bro. That's your boy. That's your man's. That's your dude. That's your guy.
AD thought he left No Jumper, he just got left. Drinking himself to death, fat as fuck, he growing breasts. His pocket.
Pretty self-explanatory. I mean, like, Ben had him, but
He's hurting asking 22 to pay his rent. I got no sympathy, I'ma get his dumb ass on Fent. He got.
I think if like Adam's gonna get anyone on Fent, like, to be fair, like the current cast, all of us are way more susceptible to getting on Fent than AD. Like AD like pretends to hit weed. He can't even smoke weed. Like, what makes you think that AD could like handle like a real man's drug like Fent? Like, he would fucking crumble, dog. Like, he would crumble. Fent, you know, it's not for you, AD. You know, leave that to the big boys, all right?
Got a weird shape. Why is he around? Outside the club, no shirt on, booty on the ground.
I mean, bro, it didn't make me happy when I saw it, but I think it's funny the way he said booty on the ground, like just booty. The word booty is a highlight in that bar for me.
He can't even get hard, we call him Mr. Mushy. Still can't believe I lost a day one over Bussy.
I'm not even going to address it, fool. I'm not. Just don't think I'm going to, like, I'm not, because, you feel me? Nah, we're not doing that.
You wiped a white bitch, that ain't no soul sister. You should.
That ain't no, you wiped a white bitch, that ain't no soul sister. That's soul sister, just like booty. Like, Adam's word choice is fucking hilarious, bro. Like, that ain't no soul sister. The shit that I think is funny, bro, like, I don't know.
Just sue the surgeon because he left her with a square shitter.
I mean, every time they rap that, me and Brick in unison behind going like this. That's it for me right there. A square shitter, you know what I'm saying? Plus calling it a shitter. He's like, bro, like, what is wrong with this guy, bro? There's so much wrong with this. It's fucking amazing verse.
That's a cold wigger.
All my opposite buns.
Maybe the best part of the entire song. And I will say, shouts to my Heina, Germ Free, for being clutch and being on set and using her producerial skills in the clutch and being like, Brick, remember when you say that's a cold wigger, you take the mic and say it then. And it actually looked really good. It's all because of Germ.
They can't even afford to eat a sizzler. Pump it up the last time I heard Joe rap. That old ass throwback finally got his gold plaque. No cap. If I'd have seen you at Starlet, you'd get your soul smacked.
Come on, bro. He just, man, this is like right. Come on, bro. I love Joe Budden, but fuck. Adam got on your temple, my guy. Like, bruh. He got on helmets. That shit was good, Joe. You know rap good enough to know that was good. He got on your helmet a little bit, my guy.
Me and Lush and white beaters with heaters spinning back to back. Jason Love did his thing, but you can't beat that white cack. Sad fact is you fags is holding smack back. Woo! And we Hoover stomping.
This is the part of the video. This is the part of the recording where the Percocet is just coursing through Adam's veins. He's just freestyling at this point. He's like, the Percocet is taking over. He has no real, like, he's no control over what's coming out of his mouth at this point, but in the best way possible.
Y'all is only podcasting because you got no other option. No jumper popping from Boston to Slauson. I'm
So, okay, from Boston to Slauson, that's like he grew up right near Boston. You know where Slauson's at. And then there's obviously I'm assuming he might be referencing the neighborhood Bounty Hunters. You gone, gang? All right, for sure. Bounty Hunters thing, Slauson to Boston, you feel me? But Boston and Slauson too. Double entendre from the 22-ster.
with my Edgars in the drop top, constantly nossing.
Constantly nozzing. Keeping the crazy rhyme scheme going. Pass me the balloon, fool.
Pass me a balloon, fool. Now I'm a perk goblin. If I see Compa, I'ma probably rob him. I'ma probably stalk him. We ain't heard AD in Compton since Barack was in office. Whatever.
That was just funny, fool. You feel me? Like, compa, if I see compa, the way he said compa, it cracks me up. You feel me? And then we ain't seen AD in Compton since Barack was in office. Very, very clean rhyme as well.
Happened to the gummy bear saying I shot him. Really, a shot of Ozempic would solve all of your problems.
There he goes. Like, hey, Dijon, like, what happened to the gummy bear? Saying I shot him. Really, a shot of Ozempic. A shot of Ozempic would solve all of your problems.
Fuck J Main, I'm the reason that Chicago was poppin'. Put two in his dome, I catch him lacking at the wrong Roscoe. Just fucked a bitch with an avocado nose, I thought it was Bosco.
Just absolutely hilarious.
Get boom, meet your doom, I'm the guy at this Costco. Time to
Costco guy reference.
relapse, I think we should go and fuck up our nostrils. How are my ops with a dude with a skincare routine? I don't know how else to say it, but my ops drinking green. T-Rail is bankrupt, oh shit, that boy is a flunky. Call immigration, tell him keep China Mac out of the country.
My boy, the king at rock. 22 Pac, come on, man. He not playing in the slightest. I had a lot
Make your
of
browser
fun.
fast.
That shit is like crazy, like, to me, how, like, it's shit. Rob, it's dope to see it all through. It's dope to see the execution. It's dope to see, like, doing good numbers. It's dope to see all the people hitting us up, all the love. It's just a lot of fun, fool. It's a lot of fun. We really do this rap shit for real. Now, let's take a look at the response that AD and TRELL did. And I'll give it an honest listen, guys. And I'll tell you. So, I already said, strategy-wise, horrible Adam Diss. AD TRELL horrible Adam Diss. Okay, that's what it's called, right? Teen Snipe. All right. Now I will say this: the timing of it. Like, I really, really, really respect that. Like, I respect the strategy. That's the art of war. They had it in the tank. They were ready. They knew he was finna drop. They heard us talking about dissing. I don't think it was no motherfucking mole or anything weird shit. Like, no, they knew what was coming. And, you know, they got on at him. And let's see how it went. Interesting concept. Especially like some glass house stones being thrown by certain people. I mean, but I don't know. This one wasn't as fun already, but I don't know.
You's a bitch, nigga. Up 6 figures off your whole ass, bitch ass nigga.
Teen snipe,
Yeah.
teen snipe,
Bitch. Got my granny's heart, but got some shit I
mean, like, the beat is objectively mid. Like, you know, you guys know. Like, you picked the beat because it was funny. You didn't actually think that was, like, a good beat, right? Like AD, you've rapped on good beats before, bro. You know, like, it was like, doom, 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 doom. It sounds like a fucking, like, sync licensing car commercial beat. Like, that shit is, like, I get it's supposed to be funny, but you think, like, that's what people want to listen to or some shit? I don't know. Fools.
gotta say to him. Flew across the country just to groom a Canadian. Thought you was my boy, shoulda knew it from the jump. 35 on tour, fucking hoes with little pumps. White boy, you's a.
I mean, look, strong disses, strong angles, but like absolutely zero wordplay. Like, I'm used to AD having like punchlines about like Transformers and Micro Machines and fucking Dungeons and Dragons, whatever he be rapping about. Like, but like there's like no, just very straightforward, although like good angles to choose. You know, I'll give him that.
Bitch, never use the word custer. Almost shit it on yourself when you see them perv busters. Views start to drop.
Word custer, perv busters is a good rhyme. Give you that. Very good rhyme. See, I'm objective, fool. Like, I'm objective.
Run the porn just to win. Made you wave that white flag and you gon' do that shit again. Back. You was scared to come to the office when I told you
This part of the beat's way better, but it also is like got a real antiquated sound. But it's definitely better. This little switch up right here.
We'll fix the issues with you and whack. Back. You told us keep it quiet, don't respond to the rants on the show cause you was scared to go and act. Back.
Okay, he's like, I get what you're saying right here, fool. Like you bringing up good points, like they like, but it's like, this is like a bitter diatribe. You're all like upset and you're like airing out your grievances. Like this fool's making fun of you, called you like fat and said you had titties and shit like that. And you're like doing this detailed synopsis of all the ways that he hurt you or all the like chinks in his armor or parts of his character that you feel like you can analyze and attack. Like, cool, but it's like, bro, you taking it all seriously. And I don't know.
When Milk pulled up on you, you was parked in the back, waiting for me, acting like you had the strap. Fact. So why is you gangster all of a sudden run your mouth about the boy? Why I helped you where you at? Old age kicking in.
Look, good angles. Good angles. Like he's good angles. I ain't gonna lie. He's saying it, and AD raps really good. Like he has a great voice, good conviction, but like it's just like bland, mid, nothing to latch onto, nothing like really impactful. Like the angles are great. It just could have been said a lot more clever. So I think like I could help you write like a fire ass song, bro. Like for real.
Got him from the set day, Flocko to the wolves, having problems with the essay. And Duno told you take the shit down to make it right, getting threats, and you said you'll never do it in your life. Why I hit my nigga Gil, trying to fix the division. You was home playing poker, trying to dodge that collision. And Bozo, that's my nigga, he told me he trusts me. 45 Brown brothers pulled up, it was just me. Talking tough on the net, in real life he really won't.
Look, again, good angles, impactful, very well delivered, in pocket. Sounds a little bit dated. A little bit boring, but you're on point. It's just like, blah.
Oh, no. Try to take me off the show. Then court, he had a stroke. Phone under the bus, supposed to be your day one. You ain't got no real friends, could you even name one? Heartbroken to the core, acting like a bitter ex. Comparing views now to ours, 22, they ain't a flex. And I still keep your secrets, could expose the shit you do. Like why you really fire ski, but that's between me and you.
Apparently that's like the big, his pun said earlier when he was reacting to it, like that was the bar right there. Like that's the real gotcha moment. That's the, ooh, you don't know the real reason. And look, honestly, I don't even want to like make fun of Ski because like bro's already, you know what I mean? Like it's been dragged enough and I don't know what he's got going on in his life. But bro, you're like in a very glass house throwing boulders with some of the things you're touching on, considering that right there. You know what I mean? Like, and the fact that it was all good working for Adam before. You knew all these allegations and things like that. You know they're bullshit too. And you know that. That's why you worked for him. That's why you didn't say nothing. Because you would never associate with a real J-Cat, right? You wouldn't do that. You worked for the man. You respected him, despite all that existing. It was only a problem. It only became something real once he stopped feeding you. Now, I'll be honest. I know all that shit was bullshit about Adam too. But guess what? When I was mad, I'm gonna say anything to try to damage him. I'm gonna try to say anything to hurt his feelings. I'm gonna do whatever I can to discredit. I was on demonic time at that point, so I didn't give a fuck. So I get it. But you guys using this angle, truly knowing in your heart what it was, either you're fucking full of shit or you're a hypocrite. It's one or the other, dog. One or the other, bro. I mean, that's just completely objectively. Overall, good verse, delivery cool, just very dated, beat. Like, who in their right mind would actually want to listen to that? I'm just being honest, bro. Like, this shit was not it. Like, it's just weak.
Suck ass nigga. On our dick week after week, hoe ass nigga. Try to keep it quiet, nigga, but fuck it.
Teen snipe.
I'ma let the nigga that used to say you wanna vote off the island all the time talk to you. Hold up. T-Rail, get these niggas, man.
Before no jumper elevator in my house, hella rich.
It is a dope video. Like, Chuck E. Cheese thing's pretty funny. Playground thing's pretty funny. Before no jumper elevator in my house. This, you know what? Props to T-Rail for writing his own verse. Because there's no way that dog shit lyrics could have come from anybody that actually was going to help you. Like, I know all those Tiger songs you were on, and like, during that era when you was copying the Tiger flow, da, 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 doing like bottle service music for fucking lames to groom fucking their next victims to, and where all the fucking Hollywood posers hang out at, and that's like the crowd that you've been around for a long ass time in this music shit. And you don't understand like the raw essence of like, you don't give a fuck about like hip hop for real. I get it, it's cool, like I get it, Last Kings, all that shit, but like, bro, like objectively horrible rapper, T-Rail, you suck, bro. I'm sorry, you really suck.
Sorella, keep her name out your mouth. Time to air you out, ain't no time to be discreet. Stream the same time as me, but nowadays you can't compete. Big BOF, you see them oranges in the chat.
Big BOF, you see the oranges in the chat? Like, bro, I can't believe the kids that actually think that this is good. Like this is, oh man, this is what we're left with. Come on, guys, come on, bro. I know he's just having fun. I know he don't really care about rapping. That's nice that he did this.
Pay me for a year, $300 to smack. I asked your ass for help interviews, you barely popped out. I'm really from the culture on stage at the pop out. Real big deal, putting plays on the table. Now you call my brother, well fuck it, it's Cain and Abel. Q interview, million views, my team.
I'm trying to think of who this flow sounds like, because it's not the Tiger flow. It's just like why T-Rail like rapping like Mac 10, fool? Like he literally, it sounds like it was written in 1997. I feel like I got to do that Popeye arm. I am what I am, and I'm only I am. I'm T-Rail the Cadence Man. Like, bro, like that's really how you rap. Like Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5 Deuces. Like, what the fuck, dude? You suck. Like, this is terrible. Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5 Deuces is amazing, by the way.
Hotter. Basketball, your logo, you would never have Dame Dollar. You ain't Joe, you ain't.
Oh, you didn't have fucking Damian Lillard on your podcast. Bro, is that... For sure, T-Rail wrote his own verse. Props to him for that.
Tilly, you ain't wallow. Just a coach of vulture, don't nobody wanna follow. Had to leave all the things you would do. Love the homie hit your bitch, but that's between me and you.
Ooh.
Yeah, nigga, you already know what it is, nigga.
Oh, there's secrets between me and you. The homie, hey, the other homie fucked your bitch, but that's between me and you. But I just said it in the song. It's no longer between you and him. I guess it's a great implication. I did the same thing, so I can't really like hate in my verse. I did the same thing in my verse, but absolutely dog shit awful. Like objectively not good, bro. Like it just wasn't.
Fuck your mama, you bitch, you hear what I mean? We in this motherfucker, nigga, big oranges in the chat, nigga, that's how we doing it, yeah.
Hey, guess what, like anyone, like, that's really, guess what? This shit is all fun and games. Nothing is going to hit the fan. Like, seriously, take your fucking GTA cosplay fantasies somewhere else, bro. Like, y'all talking about, yo, shut the fuck up, bro. They made a diss track. This shit was whack. That's all. There's really nothing else to say. This shit was whack. I don't think it's worth Adam responding to. I mean, our cipher did so much better, got so much more emotion, got posted so many more places. Like, I mean, shit. I don't even know, like, what other metrics to use, but this shit, man. That shit was just not good, fool. I'm sorry. If it was good, I would tell you. When we was going back and forth doing the little diss track thing last year, the shit you had for me last year, it's hard. That shit was dope. AD snap there. This wasn't it. I mean, in retrospect, a lot of that shit was like overrated, and it was like they was really trying to get your boy the fuck up out of there, but that shit wasn't good, bro. Yeah. That's pretty much it. But again, I did already address Sharp not being in it. I wanted Sharp in it, and you know, shouts to him. That's why I made sure to shout homie out and all that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, again, props to the response time. Like, obviously they had it recorded before, and I'm not gonna lie, that did kind of, I feel like that was a bit of like a little gut punch because we had all that momentum. You know, we don't even get to enjoy it for an hour before they're responding, but that's what we wanted. So it all kind of turned out good. I just kind of wish that it was a better response that would warrant a back and forth, but it's kind of like, all right, bro. Teen Snipe kind of just like ended it by not being entertaining enough for me to, or Adam or anyone, and No Jumper to want to really like continue to engage with the record or, you know, continue the back and forth. This shit wasn't good. Shouts to Joe Mama for the $2 for the $2 donations, all that shit, whatever. I appreciate you, gang. These kids are weird, bro. Who's this boy right here? Goof ass boy. Anyways, fucking yeah. I think that's about it for tonight. I don't know really. I feel like that was a good analysis of the bars. Hopefully, y'all get to a way more insight into my bars and everybody else's, and a lot of disses that people miss because there's a lot of shit that went over y'all little 78, 79 IQ having ass motherfuckers' heads. So had to up the score for y'all and kind of break down the intricacies of really what was being said, why, and the behind the scenes process of how it was all concocted. But you know what I'm saying? Like, no, exactly. Why? I got nothing good to say about anybody. They ain't got nothing good to say about me. But I can be objective when it comes to hip hop. Facts. Southwest Connected said, "Why are they rapping like it's 2011 though? For real? Like fools like." It wasn't even 2011. That shit sounded like 1999, bull. Like, I don't even know, bro. Like, that shit was crazy. Like, yeah. With that being said, I appreciate y'all time. I appreciate, I was objective as fuck, fool. Like, I was objective as fuck. Tell me, where's the punchlines? Show me the punchlines. Show me the polysyllabic rhyme schemes. Show me where the flow was crazy. I pointed out everything positive I had to say about the song. Any good bar, I reference it. I really had to dig deep to even try to do that. Like, come on, man. Y'all know that shit was bootsy as fuck. I get it. Like, if you're like someone that has the orange emoji in your lexicon and you use it like in daily basis and say like things like that's my narrative and da-da-da-da, like, and you're deeply entrenched in that subculture, the back on pig community subculture, I get why you would think this song was good. But outside of that, I mean, bro, how did I not give Figmunity a fair listen? Like, what the fuck? I gave a more in-depth analysis bar for bar of that than anybody else has. I analyzed it more than they did. Like, what are you talking about? Show me how it's fire. Like, I literally, bar for bar, broke down the rhyme schemes. Bar for bar, broke down the punchlines and lack thereof. When it hit, I gave it respect. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was, like, the nicest thing I could say about TRELL was that his verse was that he tried. And he clearly wrote it himself. You know what I mean? But yeah, obviously, like, you can't even, of course we won. This wasn't even like a proper like metric or barometer to use to say if we won or didn't. Cause like, but yeah, y'all know what it is, man. I appreciate y'all time. One of the last times you might see me in the studio, but it's still the same squad. And we will be live this motherfucking Saturday at the new Speezy, Found Fortune, Lush World. Shouts to all the homies. Big Rick in the building. Yeah, I get it. Facts don't need punchlines, but like good rapping without punchlines is kind of like, hey, if that's what you're into, if you're into like, I went to the store, I'm gonna open the door, you're a whore, better than before. I don't even need to use a metaphor. I'm gonna go and up the score. Like if that's the kind of rap you like one syllable, no punchline, straight to the point, then cool. But for those of us that actually like, know how to tie our shoes and chew gum at the same time, punchlines kind of help. With that being said, this has been an incredible experience. Much love to all of y'all. Tune in. We'll be back, motherfuckers. Come on.